Today through Matthew 5:20, "For I tell you that unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, you will certainly not enter the kingdom of heaven." I want to talk about true righteousness, to understand why Jesus spoke so powerfully. We first need to know what the religious life of the Pharisees and scribes was like. Outwardly, they were truly perfect religious individuals. They observed the law literally and very thoroughly. For example, they fasted twice a week, Luke 18:12, and meticulously calculated and paid tithes not only on their income, but even on small garden herbs like mint, dill, and cumin, Matthew 23:23. Sabbath regulations were observed so strictly that even breathing seemed cautious, Matthew 12. And ritual hand washing before meals was also considered very important, Mark 17:3-4. Furthermore, to display their piety, they made their phylacteries wide and their tassels long, Matthew 23:5. Thus they showed great zeal in applying the law in all areas of life, along with extensive knowledge of it. Yet, Jesus emphasized to them, "For I tell you that unless your righteousness surpasses that of the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, you will certainly not enter the kingdom of heaven." How are you living your faith life? Perhaps most of us fall short of the Pharisees and scribes in terms of legal observance. We might find it difficult to fast as strictly as they did, calculate tithes meticulously, and perfectly keep every commandment. But it's important that you stop struggling to make yourselves more righteous than the Pharisees and scribes. The direction of our faith is not there. Jesus' words didn't mean to put forth more zeal than them. This is because when Jesus spoke of them, he said they loved money, Luke 16:14, and strongly rebuked their hypocrisy, Matthew 23:27-28. For the Pharisees and scribes, righteousness was their strict observance of the law and their own deeds. They sought to be justified by their own efforts. But for us, righteousness is none other than Jesus Christ. We realize that we cannot be righteous through our own actions or efforts. It is only by believing in Jesus, through his atoning blood on the cross, that we receive forgiveness for sins and are declared righteous, Romans 3:22. This righteousness is given through faith in Jesus Christ to all who believe. Our righteousness is not a merit we've accumulated, but a gift freely given to us by Jesus. Therefore, our righteousness is naturally superior to that of the Pharisees and scribes, because their righteousness originated from imperfect human effort, whereas our righteousness is Jesus Christ himself, the perfect Son of God. We must focus solely on Jesus Christ being righteousness in our lives. We are who Jesus Christ says we are. In Jesus